And next up, we have recognitions, introduction of new sheriff deputies.
Good afternoon. Scary. I'd like to present to you two. I'm going 2 and 2 because they kind of went 2 and 2 with the 4 new deputies for the Cass County Sheriff's Office. 2 of them graduated from Kalamazoo Valley Community College, and 2 of them graduated from Kellogg Community College. And guess what? They just met each other today. So it's kind of a neat little thing. So on my left, we have Nate Fletter and Maya Steele. I'm sorry, yeah. I didn't look good enough. Anyway, Nate and Maya, they graduated from Kalamazoo Valley Community College. Nate is from Marcellus, and Maya is from Niles. Try to say that. Maya is from Niles. But anyway, they graduated last Friday. They got delayed because of the snowstorm, and so it was a week ago, 2 weeks ago tomorrow actually, that they graduated from KVCC, and they've been working towards policies and procedures and everything. And just Monday of this week, we had graduating from Kellogg Community College, Chad Somerville and Joseph Barnhart. Chad is from Decatur, but he lives in Cass County, Decatur. So I'd like to make that point that he's in Cass County, not Van Buren County. And Joseph is from the city of Mishawaka. Each one of them had to go through 16 to 19 weeks of training and graduated from their academies, and then they had to pass the MCLOS certification test, but they all 4 did. And guess which 2 get to start on Christmas Day at their very first shift? The 2 that graduated from Kellogg. So anyway, would you guys like to say anything? I'll give you 20 minutes.
Nice meeting you guys. Thank you.
Thank you as well. Welcome.
Yes. Yep. We're happy to have you.
I want to say thanks to the sheriff and to you guys for providing our education. And I look forward to this opportunity to serve the community.
Thank you.
Good. Yep.
All right.
Welcome.
Very good. Thank you much.
All right, so as usual, the finance report is included in the packet. Does any member of the board have any questions? Hearing none, we're going to move on. We do not have any unfinished business. We do have several items under new business. Just as a reminder, we'll discuss and vote on each item agenda individually. Each item will need a motion and support in order to move it along to the business meeting. First up, under business number 1, appointments to boards and committees, appointments to boards and commissions. Are we just going to go through one by one, or do we want to just sum it up? So starting off with the first one, we have Connexus Board, Anna Murphy and Orlando Washington.
I'll make the motion and push it ahead.
Second.
We have a motion and support. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. Next up, we have Van Buren Cass District Board of Health, Vicki Vaughn.
That's a reappointment.
So we don't need a motion on that?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
we
do.
do, okay.
I'll make a motion.
Support.
We have a motion and support. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. Moving right along, we have the EDC in Brownfield, Joyce Locke and Lori Whitmer.
Can I just ask for a point of clarity?
Yes.
Since that's 2 separate boards and or committees, which person is going to which respective board?
Well, if I may,
Please.
anyone that the Economic Development serves also as the Brownfield Board, right? Yeah. Yeah. So if you're on the EDC, you're automatically on Brownfield.
So since we do have 2 people, should we break it up into 2 votes? How does the board feel?
Do we have 2 vacancies?
Yes. There's 2 vacancies.
You guys
Do it together? Sure.
Okay.
I move
Okay.
that we appoint Joyce Locke and Lori Whitmer.
Second.
We have a motion and support. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. All right, moving right along, we have the Board of Public Works, James Dodd and Joe Silva.
I'll make that motion to move.
We have motion and support. Is there any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. Parks and Recreation Commission, Joyce Locke and Annie File.
I'll make the motion.
A second.
Motion's been made and supported. Is there any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. And last up, the Materials Management Planning Committee.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Okay, I can tell you, it is, I don't know their names, but two people that we originally put on the Materials Management Committee resigned because their jobs changed and they were no longer eligible for our board. So these two new people are appointed, and do you have their names? Because I saw them, yes.
Kim Hanneberg and Donovan Kelly.
Yes,
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
We have a motion and support. Is there any further discussion from the board? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. The next agenda item is the opioid settlement request, the Cass County Problem Solving Courts. Anyone going to speak to that? Go ahead.
I'll move it. I'll move forward. I'll support it.
Okay, we have a motion and support. Is there any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? And then we have the Woodlands Behavioral Health Care Network.
Joyce and I are on that board, and it's just to get the more distribution boxes for the county to put the Narcan in. So I move to move it forward.
Support.
We have a motion and support. Is there any further discussion? Those were just like 2 boxes, right?
Yeah.
For 1,000, okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed? And then as usual, we're entering again the Marcellus Township Police Services Contract. Sheriff, this is something we normally do every year, correct?
Yes, it's an annual event. We go to year with both of our contracts, or all of our contracts. Marcellus happens to be on a calendar year, and normally we would have had this a little bit ahead of time, but they just approved it at their township meeting Tuesday night, so I was happy that we could get this squeezed onto the agenda so we could get it approved to continue services. It's a slight increase from last year, but it's well within their millage that they bring in each year, so it'll be under budget, under revenues, I should say.
Thank you, Sheriff.
You're welcome.
I'll make the motion to move along.
Second.
We have motion and support. Is there any further discussion from the board? Hearing none. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. Floor is now open for public comment. This could be for anything non-related to the agenda.
I know at the regular meeting, there's going to be recognitions for people who are leaving office, but I just wanted to share a little something. This is from a poem that tells us about giving. You give but little when you give of your possessions. It is when you give of yourself that you truly give. And there are those who have little and give it all. These are the believers in life and the bounty of life, and their coffer is never empty. There are those who give with joy, and that joy is their reward. As some of our public servants' time of service comes to an end, I wanted to extend my thanks and thanks from the courts for all who choose a life of public service, because what we do makes a real difference. And I just want to thank each of you. I know Commissioner Leyland, Commissioner Howie, Commissioner Locke, and Sheriff Banky. You're going to all be recognized later, but I think it's important that we recognize you because, when you choose to be in the limelight, to be a public servant, there's a lot of gossip, there's a lot of criticism, there's a lot of unhappiness, but there's a lot of hard work that goes in behind the scenes, and we all understand that, and we appreciate all that you each have contributed. Each of these persons has given of their time and their talents to Cass County, and we don't always have to agree, but we can all agree that time and talents have been given, and so I just want to extend my heartfelt thanks to all of you. Thank you. Your service is appreciated, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you, Judge. Floor still open.
It's Julie Piak, Michigan State University Extension. Carol said it all, and I was here just to also express my thank you and thank for serving commissioners who are leaving the board. Appreciate your support of MSU Extension and your support of me through your journey in this role, and I wish you the best. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, floor is now closed. We do not have a closed session. Any board member comments or announcements? And then I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Moved and supported. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed.
See,
Here we go.
that's